like 3-4 minutes, just making sure that part is dead. And then he'll hopefully make its way around to the head, so that it's eat it head first and swallow it whole. None of our snakes here really chew their food except for the hognose, who may chew his food a little bit. And I think we will actually move on to the hognose. Next. He is the smallest snake over here.
Watch the cord, guys.
Yeah. And so we are now live over here, so everybody knows. We are live streaming from here on out. I just got it up and running. So just a heads up for everybody. Be aware that the card is here, there's cords here, there's a live microphone right here. So
maybe make room so the camera can see guys.
So there is a camera right here, children. Step back. Littlest ones.
Sorry, I can't see over your head.
A little bit taller ones.
Oh, I love his nose. He has Severin's nose.
I have a pig nose.
Somebody wants to jump here.
This is our western hognose snake. These guys are native to Minnesota, and you'll realize the name hognose, obviously they've got a different shaped nose than a lot of sheep. That nose helps them dig in, the ground in the wild, but here he digs in his bedding with that nose. He is one that's getting ready to shed, so I'm not sure if he'll be from the heat today, but we'll give him a try. He is one of the ones that's a little bit slower with his food. But he knows it's there, so he'll try. He does have cataracts in both eyes. I don't know if he's completely blind, but he's definitely blind.
Got it. Yeah.
Oh, you got it.
So he got it towards the side there, and just like the same with Rusty, he'll eventually, hopefully, make his way around to the head so that he can eat it whole that way first. But you'll notice he is kind of chewing his food there. So hognoses are one of the only snakes that do chew their food. In the wild, their main prey item would be a toad. So they are mildly toxic, but that toxin mostly works on toads. So I think we'll move on to Sophie.
scooch myself over and
It's so funny that he's like, nah. Can I see the video? Where's the video camera? That guy's funny. Yeah, you're killing it.
You want to get out of the camera.
Oh, okay. Alright. This is going to be our third snake of the day. This is Sophie. She is a corn snake. And she's going to be getting a little nose today. And she's one that's kind of off and on, but we're mostly straight. I want to get her over on this paper though.
she's getting ready to shed too.
Oh, yeah. So I'm trying to get her onto her paper just a little bit more. But Sophie's one who, if she's getting ready to shed, she attempted it there. But snake's eyesight gets even worse when they're getting ready to shed, so she's a little slower than usual today.
Is that all snakes? When they're getting ready to shed?
Yeah, when they're getting ready to shed, most snakes their eyesight will go even worse. It's not great in the first place either. But she knows it's there, obviously, and that's with her sense of smell.
What are you trying to see? The one she's
Yeah, she's interested in it, so might be one where we just lay it down and see what she does with it herself.
Careful, babe. Alright, and then we will move on to Jeannie. Jeannie's going to be our fourth snake of the day.
You guys ever get that giant one?
Yep, she'll be last. Alright, so we're going to make a pocket for the camera here. I'm going to actually come around with this.
I got okay at this angle.
Janie is a ball python.
Odin!
Hey, twins. Ball pythons tend to be notorious for going really long times without eating, so I think it's been reported that some of these ball pythons have gone like a year without eating, and they're perfectly fine. They know when they need to eat and when they don't. And Jeannie is our oldest snake here, so it's not likely that she's going to to strike at her food. As you can see, she's kind of coiling away from it. She's not one that'll generally strike at her food, although she will commonly eat it in the night when she's more comfortable doing so. But we'll lay it down for her, and when she decides to eat it or doesn't, then that's great. But we will move on to Artemis, our last snake.
So before we go over to Artemis, you can see Rusty back here started swallowing his as well, so if you want to check that out.
Alright, well they're checking that out. So we want to make a pocket for the camera here, if you guys just want to see. Alright, so Artemis is our largest snake here. She is a red-tailed boa constrictor, just like Rusty. But, so you're right in the way of the camera, there you go. So, Artemis is also red-tailed boa, like Rusty, but Artemis is female. And generally with snakes and a lot of other species, the females tend to be larger just because the larger the female, the more eggs it can carry. So, they are close in age, Rusty and Artemis. And Artemis is going to be getting our largest rat today. And again, Artemis isn't one to generally strike at her food. If I could find where her head
That's gonna give it up room for everybody behind the seat.
So this snake isn't quite ideal for feeding, especially since I'm so down low and my hands are so near. But see, she's also, just like Jeannie did, coiling away from her food. So unfortunately today, she's not going to be striking on it, but again, we'll leave it there. She decides to eat it in the night, then that's great. And then, if you want to look at Rusty, I think he might almost be done. I'm not sure, but he's a pretty cool one to watch finish his food.